Hey, 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 good morning, fellas. Oh, let's get it. Let's get it. Ah, man. Oh, man, I'm tired. Hey, good morning, David. David Gabriel, Sue Trades, Funded Trader Reviews. Still shilling Apex, dude. Is everything okay there, Funded Trader Reviews? You good? You good, bro? Hey, it's been forever, John. That's right. It has been forever. Hey, Soul Search Gurus, Bonero Trades, NP. Good morning, good morning. Hey, Peter Schapp, good morning. It is good to be back. It is good to be back. Yeah, the warehouse is back in good hands. So, it is good to be here. You know what's funny? The Funded Trader Reviews, he's the guy that keeps shilling the precision funding. That's funny. That's real funny. Savco, good morning. Samuel, good morning. Trader J, yo, what's up? What's up? Good morning. Let's have a great day, folks. Hey, Basiri, good morning. Precision what? Yeah, good try. I can see your chat logs, Funded Trader Reviews. You were spamming precision funding. You were asking what? Hey, good morning, Kevin. How we doing? Hey, like I always say, if you don't like Apex, you do, you do you. Go trade with precision funding. See how it goes. Do I make withdrawal these days? I mean, the accounts I have are not eligible quite yet. Doubt I'm going to be able to put in a refund or put in a withdrawal request this payout window. I'm hoping I can do it in this second payout window in June, is what I'm hoping. Also, I saw that Apex put out a video this morning. Apex put out a video this morning basically kind of showing what people, basically showing people what they need to do. What they need to do in order to, if you got denied a payout for DCA or whatever it was, basically Apex put out a video, and it's not 5 hours long, thankfully. It's only 35 minutes. But they basically show you this is what you need to do in order to resubmit the... I mean, Apex is being more than generous and more than fair. If you got a payout deny, they lay out exactly what you need to do, and it's not that difficult. They basically are asking you to trade an additional 10 days and request again and have similar profits that you had when you requested originally. And it's really not that difficult, unless the only people that have a real problem doing it is if you can't trade. If you can't trade without using DCA, then if you can't trade without DCAing for at least 10 days, then you can't. Yeah, I guess if you can't do that, I don't know. Probably not going to work. Trading during news with Apex rules, with the funded accounts. I mean, to be quite honest, I don't trade during the news. I wait until like 2 to 3 minutes after the news has come out, then you're okay. But any red news event, I don't trade. I don't even trade any orange news event. I just don't. It's not worth it. It's too volatile and too risky anyway. You have never DCA'd and I'm consistent going for 16 ticks. Do you think they might deny me? No, they won't. You'll be fine, Kevin. See, that's the thing. Like, dude, I'm actually a little heated this morning because I made a mistake. Before I came on stream, I accidentally, mistakenly shouldn't have. I went on Twitter just to kind of catch up on the weekend, see what I missed on Twitter. And it just got my blood boiling. People spreading just absolutely, it's just garbage. Hang on. What do you want?
Well, good morning.
The kid, they can't even see you, Kevin. There you go.
Everybody needs to drink their coffee this morning.
That's right. What's up, Axe? So what are you going to do today?
Play VR, I guess. Something.
So, by the way, he got a VR, the Quest 3 VR for his birthday.
Which was Friday.
And his birthday was Friday. So that's all he's been playing all day.
Well, likely because my headphones are broken.
Oh, I need to fix them.
Yeah.
All right.
What else would I tell you?
I'll come up and fix them.
Not now. You don't need to now.
Okay. Hang on, I gotta go.
But you still need to something.
All right. What was I saying? Yep. He had a happy birthday. Had a great weekend, by the way. Had a great weekend. But yeah, like I was on Twitter and some of the stuff people are saying is just absolutely and there's just something about people spreading fake information and they know it's fake that just gets my blood boiling. Really gets me going. People trying to make people think that Apex is just denying everyone. Apex paid out 11.4 million this past payout window, which is exactly their average that they've been paying out every payout window since the last 6 payout windows. So, but if you would look at some of these Twitter feeds from these competitors, which I find very funny, is, you would think half of the people were denied their payouts. It's just, and then what really gets me is like, then you got guys that are Top Step partners and then putting out these videos and really trying to come across as, oh, they're here to help you and they're here to warn you about Apex, spreading all kinds of just absolute garbage. And then sharing, and it's rich. But whatever. I guess everyone can do what they want to do. Hey, Amelia, good morning. Twitter is always a bad idea. That is so true. It always gets me going. And then afterward, I'm like, why did I even go on here? I knew it would just tick me off. I can't say anything negative about Apex. I've said many negative things about Apex. Just ask my regular viewers. Like I said, I don't like everything about Apex. They need to improve their payout process. They need to speed it up. They need to improve their customer service. Like I've said that for the longest time. And I will continue to say it until it improves. But Apex pays out more than any of these other prop firms. They have, and that's the truth. You cannot deny that. Can you do an opening range breakout with Apex? Ouchie. So I saw someone was asking specifically about trading at exactly 9:30, and they did clear that up a little bit. Basically, you cannot place a bracket order, as in going long and short. But you can place an order and you can trade at 9:30, but you do have to pick a direction. That's how I read it. Yeah, I mean, I've always said that too, David. Exactly. Like, if you don't like Apex, then go somewhere else. I'm not saying you have to use Apex. Like, funded trader reviews. Like, what I don't understand is people that don't like Apex, yet they spend all of their energy and they spend all of their time going around putting comments in Discords, putting tweets out, putting comments on YouTubers channels, and the only thing they do is just hate on Apex. Like, I don't get it. Like, is that really all the thing that you have to do with your life? Like, if you don't really like him, then don't use him. Hello? It's not that hard. All right, we're about to open. Here we go. Let's see what we do here. Man, I tell you what, on Friday, what a crazy move this was Friday. That was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I wasn't watching the end of the day, and I could not believe when I logged back on and I saw that we had recovered almost all of that move. That was crazy. You trade at 9:30 all the time. There you go. Yeah, that's the only thing. Apex just asks you to pick a direction. If you trade 9:30, just pick a direction. Don't use bracket orders. That's the only thing they ask. I feel like only people hating who can't trade or like to promote competition. Yeah. There's a guy that is just solely looking like he's just hating, and that he's hating on Apex. That's all he's doing. And then in every video, he's sharing his affiliate partnership link with Top Step. Like, do people not know? Like, it's fine. I don't have an issue with people sharing their affiliates, but don't come across in your videos like you're just doing this for the trader. You want to help them and not, Okay, dude. You ended green on the V-shaped reversal, Leonard. Nicely done. That V-shaped reversal move was, that is crazy. Like, in a span of, what was it? From 3 o'clock until 4 o'clock, we moved from the 340s all the way up to the 620s. That is a crazy move at the end of the day. Can you guys imagine at the end of the day on a Friday, can you imagine if you got some spy option calls at like 250? You could have bought spy option calls for pennies, and they would have been worth thousands at the end of the day. That was crazy. That was the end of the month also. True. Good point, John. That's true. Hey, good morning, Artie Trading. Roger Sam, good morning. Yeah, Flojo, if you would listen to Kellyanne, you would think that Apex hasn't made a payout in 2 months. They deny every single person that ever submitted for a payout. Like, it's hilarious. It's comical. But it gives a nice little echo chamber for the Apex haters. She provides that, so that's good. She is providing a service to the community. If I could give one advice to passing emails, what would it be? I mean, to be honest, trade your eval. Use your eval and trade it like you would a PA account. I mean, this is me saying something that I don't do personally, but I think that is the best way to approach it long term. Yeah, Leonard, it's downright comical. You don't know her, John? Oh, let's keep it that way. She actually had me featured in her video. I saw that she had me featured in the video too. It was kind of funny. She had featured me way back in the day when I got stopped out and shot in the tick a couple times. I called the SEC. I don't know if you guys remember or not, but I called the SEC and reported fraud. And I guess she thought that was pretty funny. So she was showing that in her video, but no, like, dude, I mean, yeah, I just think it's hilarious. It's funny. And then she has some egg on her face, the way that she, like, her hate has gone to a different level. Like, she was now been, I mean, I don't want to, she basically was, I mean, I don't want to take things out of context, but I'll put her on notice. You know, when people start saying this in their Discord channels, like, you know that they're unhinged. Like, I'm waiting to see someone shot up the Apex building on the news. Like, for real? Are we serious? This is what we're now resorting to? It's like, come on. Like, the level of hate is just absolutely off the charts. It's just insane. Like, get a grip, guys. Jeez. That's what I mean. If you don't like it, then move along. Holy cow. But stuff like that is where it's just, it's crazy. She needs help. I agree. She definitely does. People, there's the competition. The competition, in order to, like, right now, the competition knows that they have no shot at, I think the competition is so jealous of the success that Apex has had and how big of a market share that Apex has, that it's just turned into something very unhealthy. And it's unhealthy for the whole prop firm industry, in my opinion. Like, it's really not a good look when you have prop firm owners, like, just bickering with each other when, I mean, do these people not understand that most prop firm traders actually trade with both? Like there's people that trade with Apex, they trade with Top Step, they trade with Take Profit. Like, why? I mean, I have zero issue with that. Why not? Why not trade with multiple different prop firms? And I mean, why not? So it's just, I definitely am still of the opinion that Apex needs a PR firm. Top Step needs a PR firm. A lot of these prop firms need a PR firm. The only one that I will say, like, Take Profit is very quiet. Take Profit keeps their nose down, just does their own thing, and they don't make these, like, that's to me how someone, like, how these prop firms should be operating. Like, create your own rules, do your own thing, like, make your own rules however you want. Like, it's your prop firm, make your rules. but then leave it at that and don't make like, leave it at that. Keep your head down and move along. And then if people don't like your rules, they can go somewhere else. All right, we have a where is the new Apex video? Let me see if I can share it. I had a link. Here, I'll put a link in the chat. There you go. All right, I have to go. I have a visitor here that I need to talk to, and I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. Oh, man. Yeah, Kraft, it'll be hilarious if she's right. You know what? I've been here, like, I've been trading with Apex for a year and a half. People have been saying a year ago, I remember a year ago when people kept saying, oh, yeah, this is not sustainable for Apex. This is not sustainable. And people have been predicting their demise every single month. Hey, Lee Stester, good morning. Oh, yes, we have news in 5 minutes. Thank you, Russell. Thank you. News, we have some, I was looking at the news. Let me look. Yeah, so we have 9:45 and 10 o'clock we have news. So definitely wait to trade until after 10 o'clock today. We have tomorrow, we have the Jolts job openings at 10 o'clock again. And then we have 9:45 news. And then we have 8:15 news on Wednesday. Not really anything crazy. Not anything really crazy news this week. Friday, we have unemployment, non-farm unemployment change, unemployment rate at 8:30 on Friday. That's probably going to be the biggest mover. Yeah, John, yep. Hey, Patel, good morning. Namak, good morning. How we doing, Namak? Good to see you. You started a new job today? Let's go, Namak. Good luck, good luck. I hope you like it. Anyone wants to invest long-term in the UK property market? I'm actually curious. I wonder what does like property cost in the UK in like comparison to the US? Hey, Go and Trades. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, Craft Costanza. I mean, I hear what you're saying. I'm not here like, but it's been a year and a half that people have, or listen, or okay, do this as a favor, Craft. Start keeping track. This is how I do it. Start keeping track of people that are saying it. Start keeping track of people that are consistently predicting the failures and see how long that they've been predicting it. And then also do some research and see who those people are promoting and do some math and use common sense. That's the difference. One of other prop firms, especially Top Step, one of their marketing ploys is to spread fear about other prop firms so that people, they appear like they're the only ones that can be trusted. So take it with a grain of salt, I guess is what I'm saying. There's motive behind spreading that fear. Or do this. Come back in 6 months and see for yourself. The DCA rule is silly. I mean, I don't really think it is. You have to mean the DCA. Just make a max daily loss with like percentage of the account. But TK, that is something that Apex has always hated. And like, again, I mean, if you almost have to have been with Apex for a while to understand, they have never liked the daily loss limit. They hate having the daily loss limit for traders. Daryl is a trader and Daryl hates the daily loss limit. So why would he implement a daily loss limit if he doesn't like it? Like he went away from firms that had the daily loss limit. He wanted traders to have freedom, but with the dollar cost averaging, what people don't understand is, I don't even want to go into it. People don't care. But it's deceiving. The dollar cost averaging strategy is deceiving. I'm not saying, I think that there's definitely people that do dollar cost averaging and they have risk management and those strategies are valid. Yes. But there's too many that don't have risk management and they just blow the account. And those people, dollar cost averaging can work for 2 to 3 weeks. So for 2 to 3 weeks, it can appear like someone is consistently profitable when they're dollar cost averaging. But the problem is their risk of ruin and their percentage of risk of ruin is extremely high. And eventually, if you dollar cost average with your account being the risk management, then you will blow the account. And they cannot, like, that is not a strategy that anyone wants to do on a live account. Because eventually it'll fail. It's guaranteed to fail. You will have a day like Friday, dollar cost averaging all the way down, and somewhere around here, you blow the account, but hey, it's only, like that's the difference between doing that. Like there's a big difference between dollar cost averaging into 7 minis long than it is to go 7 minis long right away. Yeah, Craft Costanza. I mean, I definitely think I'm not saying like that's not a smart thing to do. Like, obviously, yeah, you make your own decisions. But ask yourself, or someone once told me, if someone keeps, because I remember this is more of a religious statement, but there have been leaders that have predicted like the end times, and someone smart once told me is, if someone predicts the end times and you want to believe them the first time, okay. But if that same person keeps predicting the end times and is continuously wrong, if you choose to then continue to listen to them, like, that's on you. Like, if these predictions that people make continue to be wrong, then maybe those people don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, Matt. But see, that's the problem. DCAing into winning trades is never a viable strategy for the people that do DCA. The deal with DCAing is that you just hope the price eventually comes back. That's the deal. Like, they just want people to, hey, futures trading with Kellyanne. How we doing? Hey, good to see you, Kellyanne. How's your weekend been? You good? How much I've made from affiliate commissions? I've made more than you. Kellyanne, can you verify, Kellyanne, is this you? You good? You need some help? Yeah, DCA is a term for investors, not day trading. Because day trading isn't a, like, here, I'll do a challenge, Kellyanne. Find me a consistently profitable trader that trades futures, is consistently profitable using a DCA strategy. And he does day trading, not swing trading. Find me that. Almost all the futures traders that trade live accounts, they tell you don't add to losers. And if you want to bring up Al Brooks, he says to add one time. Okay? He says add to a loser into your position one time. And guess what? That is allowed. Apex allows you to do that one time. So, you have any more? No, that's just facts. That's just facts. Your hate for Apex has started, it's turned comical. It's turned comical, and quite frankly, it's embarrassing. You're going to keep fighting for the retail traders who've been scammed. Okay, Kellyanne, if that is truly your motive, then I want to see you do a video where John very clearly explained how you can get your payout if you were denied. Okay, let's see it. He very clearly, in the video this morning, he clearly showed you get to keep your profits. He's not even taking away those profits, which according to the contract he could. He's allowing you to keep your profits. You just need to trade for 10 more days, stay within the rules, and then request your payout. And then you can get paid. So, like, I want to see you do a video and explain to your viewers that got denied how they can get to a payout. If that really is what your motive is, then you should be working on that video right now. But the problem is you won't, because that would possibly, you just don't want, that's not enough hate. You don't think getting scammed? Okay. Well, we can't trade till after 10 anyway, so let's go. So Kellyanne, let's have a civil conversation, okay? Because I'm all about it. Some of the points with Apex, I agree with. Like, there's definitely things that Apex can do better. 100% agree. They can have better customer service. They need to have a better and faster payout approval process. 100% agree. Okay, but you saying and insinuating that people need to file massive lawsuits against Apex and that they're getting scammed, I mean, that is just hilarious to me. They signed a PA contract that literally spelled out that it's not allowed to DCA, yet now they're going to sue Apex for DCAing, which isn't allowed. So what? You're going to take that to a lawyer? Guess what a lawyer's going to say? He's going to say, hey, I want to see the contract that you signed. He's going to read through the contract. He's going to like, hey, right here it says you can't DCA. Did you DCA? And the guy is like, oh yeah, I did, but well, guess what? That's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, that is so dumb. They got caught doing something that was against the contract. Okay? Bottom line, they did something that wasn't allowed. You can cry all you want, but that is the reality. That is the reality. I don't need to be a lawyer. You just need to have common sense to understand that. You don't need to be a lawyer. Common sense will tell you that, which you are very much lacking. If you break a rule that's in the contract, then you're going to cry about it. What about having a little bit of integrity? And how about having accountability? But, oh no, everyone's a victim. Wah, wah, wah. Yes, Apex knew guys were doing DCA. I agree. And then they made it clear that, hey, we are not going to allow this anymore. Okay? And it was in the previous contract. So legally speaking, you have no case. It's just, it's hilarious. Oh, well, what is it? Is it past 10 o'clock so we can look at maybe taking a trade? Still not. I don't mind having a conversation, Kellyanne, if you can be civil and actually, like, I want you to, Kellyanne, explain to me, like, I'm serious, explain to me how if you violated something that was in that contract, how is that a scam? And second of all, they are giving you an option and an opportunity to still get those payouts. They just want you to trade 10 days, stay within the rules, and then you can get the payout. They're not even, according to their contract, they could close the account and eliminate the profits, and they're not doing that. They're actually giving you an opportunity to trade 10 days. If you really care about the trader and the retail trader, why aren't you doing a video about that? Explain that to me. and be fair. Like, actually explain what was said in the video, looking out for the best of your viewers and not just complete hate toward Apex, because that helps no one. It just provides an echo chamber for this small community of Apex haters. Right now, that's what you're providing. You're not providing help for anyone. Okay. If you just want to call me unsophisticated, that's kind of my point. It shows that you really cannot explain it. And that's okay. I get it. Why the new contract? Because they were being more defined. They were basically giving people a heads up that, yes, we haven't been enforcing rules like we could have. Okay? But that is up to the discretion of Apex, if they want to enforce rules or not. And they were basically saying, okay, guys, the DCA has become a problem and people are abusing it. So we are going to enforce it. That's why they're giving people a heads up. So now people understand and know. And again, if you can't trade without DCAing, then yeah, let's move along. But anyway, yeah, if you don't agree with Apex because the rules are ambiguous, that's fine. I would prefer that their rules would be more set in stone. I think that I would prefer that. I don't like it when an Apex has this, or when any prop firm has discretionary rules where they can enforce it when they choose to or not. I'm not a big fan of that either. I would much rather, I hope they implement the 40% rule where it's just across the board and it's a hard rule. I would much rather have that than the 30% rule where it's vague. I would much rather have a hard 40% rule, keep it at that. But I think I would much rather have that. But that doesn't change my point of you calling them a scam isn't valid. A scam is when someone just takes your money and doesn't have anything in the contract, and if you didn't violate and break any rules in the contract and they just took your money, took away your profits, yes, that'd be different. That's not what's happening here. Why do I want rules to make it harder to get to payout? Harder to get to payout? What rules? Yeah, exactly, Basari. If you DCA'd on Friday, you would have blown all your accounts. Exactly. People who did not break rules got denied a payout. Okay, Kellyanne, I will give you $100 if you show me with proof of someone getting a payout denied that didn't break any rules. Okay? I'll give you $100. I'll send it to you PayPal. You lady. Okay, Kellyanne. How soon are we supposed to wait? 3 months, 2 months, 1 month, 6 months, Kellyanne? What's the terms? In 3 months. How long is it gonna go? Put your name on it. You don't need $100. Well, that's fine. I don't care. I'm just saying your echo chamber that you've created might be a little biased, and just because someone comments something doesn't make it true. I hate to break it to you. Yeah, Matt, exactly. Would you, Kellyanne, would you rather a company enforce rules and be able to pay out those people who follow the rules, or go all cowboy and no rules and let people abuse it and then not be able to pay out anyone. Yeah, I mean, Kellyanne's been throwing the scammer thing out there very loosely because she knows it gets views. If you call people scams and everything and you over-exaggerate, you over-dramatize, then that gets views. That's what she's after. I mean, I know that it is what it is. So futures, Kelly. So I went back and looked, Kellyanne. I went back and looked in the last 6 payout windows. What has been the averaged approved payout amounts that Apex has approved for in the last 6 payout windows? And it's been anywhere from 10 to 13 million. Okay. So the last 6 payout windows, Apex has approved and paid out $10 to $13 million. Now, according to you, they just rampantly denied everyone this last payout window. But guess what? They paid out this last payout window, 11.4 million. You still haven't answered my questions, future or Kellyanne, and I'm going to start looking at actually trade. So I don't want to ban you, but if you keep spamming rubbish that we can't have and focus on trading, then I am going to ban you, or at least I'm going to put you in a timeout. But I'll wait to see your video. I can't wait to see your video of explaining to the retail traders and the ones that were denied a payout and kindly showing them how easy it is for them to actually get approved payouts. I can't wait to see that video. I'll be watching. I'll be waiting. If I have the link, I did share it earlier. Yeah, the burden of proof, unfortunately, Kellyanne, lies with you. You are the one that is calling Apex a scam, so go ahead and prove it. I've yet to see anything that you proved. Nothing. People got denied a payout and they broke a rule. That is not a scam. I hate to break it to you, Kellyanne. I know that bursts your bubble, but I'm sorry, but that is true. By the way, how have people had any connection issues this morning? Or has anyone taken a trade? Supposedly Apex upgraded their Rithmic servers. So hopefully, because that was pretty bad. Thursday, Friday, Rithmic connections were terrible. So hopefully they upgraded that, and you're having issues right now, Mr. Hats? Mr. Rithmic is down. Other people are saying you're all good. Just got disconnected now. Okay, now you guys are scaring me. I'm not going to trade. You just had issues. Oh, yikes. Okay, Matt. You're saying you're having issues. You DCA'd because of Rithmic. That's actually a legitimate issue. Mine is working fine. Again, guys, if you enter a trade and it's causing issues, the best thing I've found to do is not to do anything. Like, don't press any buttons. That has been the best, the best thing I've found. I mean, it's not fun, but just lost 18 on 3 accounts, could not close. That sucked. I want to see if other people are having issues. The other thing, actually, never mind. I'm not going to bring it up. We're done having the discussion. Yeah, I'm seeing other people having issues with Rithmic right now. All right, guys, don't trade. I would recommend you don't trade because it does appear like people are having issues. You know what I suspect happens a lot? And I do not want to encourage this one bit, but yeah, it looks like people are having Rithmic issues. You just got reconnected. Yeah, if you're experiencing any delay, like it's best to just not touch anything, is what I've found. You've made what you wanted since 2 a.m. I've been checking my account every other minute to ensure that my accounts are flat. Yeah, they really do need to. I don't know what they have to do, but they really need to fix this Rithmic issue. It's happening way too often. Yeah, the other Vulnox and TickTick are on different servers. That's why. Yeah, they need to buy more servers. Yeah, everybody get your tinfoil hats on. Very funny, Kellyanne. Have you guys ever thought about this? Like, why does Rithmic not have any competition? Has anyone ever thought of that? That's what we need to do. We need to create. We do not want to be a prop firm. What I want to create an additional service like Rithmic, but be a different company, because I feel like companies and people that don't have any competition are the worst companies. Because A, they lack customer service, and B, they usually, it's like they will do things when they want and when they kind of feel like it. CQG compete. Actually, yeah, I guess you're right. JMB never sleeps. Yeah, I guess you're right. You're right. The Tradovate would be a competition, but I was more talking. Yeah, it would be Tradovate or Rithmic. I guess those two would be competition, but I feel like recently, with all the problems with Rithmic, it's definitely a better option to have a Tradovate connection recently. I mean, I know Tradovate's got issues too sometimes, but it sure feels like it's less issues right now than Rithmic. Rithmic right now is just not even. It's not good when you are hesitant to trade because you're afraid your connection's gonna get yanked. But Apex has always been very good with, restoring everyone. And they've been very good with fixing it, but it is frustrating. On a big day of news, Rithmic goes down and all the people who passed the 200 fee account. Well, if you passed, that's just not true, James Rick. Apex resets the accounts, but only the losing accounts. So that argument doesn't really hold any water. If you have profit, your account stays, but if you have a loss, they reset your account. So quite frankly, it's a win-win for you. You've had no problem with Tradovate today? It does make me want to think, next time I get accounts, if I get more evals, I'm seriously contemplating that maybe I will get Tradovate accounts. But it's okay to trade and have to worry about getting paid. Kellyanne, I want you to listen to me and listen to me very, very closely. Okay. I know this is going to be hard for you to understand, but I need you to maybe turn up the volume, put your ear right up to the speaker, and listen to me very carefully. If you don't break any rules, you do not need to worry about getting paid. Show me one case. Show me one case where someone broke no rules and got denied a payout. Show me. Until then, what you're speaking of, show me proof. Until then, it's nothing but you spreading what you spread. Just nothing but fear and hate, which I know sells. I know you get those YouTube algorithms going, which is great. Chess Pest, Apex trying to make it seem like every trade you make has to be linear. Yeah, and I don't want to continue talking about this, but I talked about this on Wednesday, I think. Like the 5-hour long videos that John did, like, I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, the way they came across as they are the victim, I don't really agree with it. And I don't really think a lot of the things, there were definitely things that were happening that they needed to take care of. But like I said, a lot of these issues Apex created on them, like on their own. They created these issues. So then I'm not going to have any sympathy if you then create issues and then cry about people, if you didn't have things in place to prevent people from taking advantage of you. That's not a us problem. That's an Apex problem. Okay. And I've always said that, like they implement it one day past, they have these 90% sales, and it's a breeding ground for people that are looking to scheme and scam. And if Apex didn't have things in place to prevent that, that's on them. Now they do have things in place. They are putting things in place and they're getting all this backlash for it. But I 100% agree with the rule enforcements. But I just think it should have happened 6 months ago. But what are you going to do? You're just going to continue to let it, and like they have to enforce the rules, but you can't, my opinion, they should have done it 6 months ago, but here we are. What are you going to do? You can't go back in time. All right, market making a move above the 700s. I'm really not interested. I am not interested in this price action at all. I mean, based off of Friday's move at the end of the day, I really am not looking to short. I don't trust a short at all. But I would prefer to get us above the opening range high before I go long. And that's kind of my thesis right now. What Apex did was it's just messed up how they went about it. Yeah, what I don't agree. Yeah, I agree, Tristan. Like how they came across in the videos, it's just a bad look in my opinion. Like it's just bad PR and not understanding. I think if it was me and my company, I would have came out with a video with an apology to my customers. I would have came out with an apology that, yes, we were not ready for this kind of volume. We did not have things in place. And because of that, there's been a lot of things that, slipped through the cracks that we should have caught, and that we made payouts that we shouldn't have, but we now have things in place to protect the traders that are following the rules. Those that are not following the rules will be denied their payouts. Like, that's really the only thing they needed to say, in my opinion. But and I think, anyway, is it true the Apex rules that you can only start with one micro lot and then add another lot 20 pips later? No. You can. So according to the rules, you are allowed to dollar cost average or add to a loser one time. So you are allowed to scale into your position one time. That's the rules. Yeah, Salty Finn. And like I said, like having people under review for 2 weeks is also not okay with me. I mean, they need to expedite the payout process. Like, I think people should have an answer on if their payouts were approved or denied within, I don't know. I think 5 business days is more than fair. I mean, I would like to see it approved or denied within 3 business days, but it's just, you know, I don't really think. Yeah, so let's talk about GME. I'm really curious, actually. Like, this whole Roaring Kitty thing. I assume you guys saw, he has what? He bought how many call options? Like, it's insane. Yeah, JMB never. Yeah, I agree. Like, just if you, again, and that's why I think implementing these rules is a good thing. Follow the rules or get denied your payout. I think it should be very black and white. Based on my own theories, you're a rule breaker and deserve to have your account forfeited according to the contract terms. What do you mean? Again, yeah, Kelly, if you you're taking things in completely out of context, but hey, I'm not even surprised. Okay, so it was 100. I need to find the tweet. Okay, my question is this. This is regarding GME and Roaring Kitty. And I don't know, I honestly don't know the answer here. Like, I'm really interested to see what you guys think, because, okay, did Roaring Kitty have that position? Like, did he have his positions before he started tweeting? Like, I'm actually curious. Apex will close your accounts if you leave a negative Trustpilot review. Okay. If you want to believe that, go ahead. Apex will close your account if you are doing nothing but hating and just being absolutely delusional. Like, if that's the only thing you're ever doing, then yes. Yeah, design knob. I agree. So I'm asking, does someone know? Because I haven't found that answer. Okay, yeah. Oh, yes, Matty Matt. That's who it was. Unusual Whales. Here, let me just pull it up. Why can't I not find it? Arrgh. That's salty. Fin. Yeah, Alan Sutton. That's what I mean. He was tracking a whale, like he tracks whales and it was Roaring Kitty. But okay, and here's the post. AK, like, he has 65.7 million in GME calls. Okay, now my question is this. And let me hang on, let's just do a little investigation here. What is Roaring Kitty's Twitter? The Roaring Kitty, yeah, this is the correct one. So, when did he start tweeting again? So, he started tweeting. Okay, so there's some here, May 15th, 14th. Man, I didn't realize he tweeted this much. Oh, this is 2017. Okay, so May 12th. Yeah, John, exactly. But anyway, she can just have her little echo chamber of hate and see how far that gets her. But anyway, I'm done talking about her. So Roaring Kitty, he tweeted his first tweet in 2 years on May the 12th. Yeah, it was the leaning forward meme. And then he bought his first purchase. I mean, okay, someone needs to, it's like, what in the... So here's my question. Is it legal to promote in this fashion? Like, is that considered okay? Because now he went on Reddit, like actual Roaring Kitty went on Reddit, not just like it's, I think it would be one thing if Unusual Whales just highlights that, hey, look at this, 65.7 million in calls that were purchased, and he thinks it's Roaring Kitty. That's one thing. But he didn't. Roaring Kitty actually posted and verified how much investment he has in GME, and he did it on Reddit. So at what point is there like an issue here? I feel like there's going to be made new rules, but I don't know. Market manipulation is that's what I mean. Because, okay, so obviously Roaring Kitty knows with his history, if he makes a tweet or if he makes any kind of post regarding GME, it's in his best interest for sure. Like, he would just have to post, a meme of I like the stock on Reddit and GME will pump 2 points. So I'm just genuinely curious. I don't know. I'm just asking, at what point is this going to be okay? And now the other thing that I'm curious about, he bought his volume basically his purchases were done from the May 20th. Like, starting May 20th, he started buying these call options, and he bought call options all the way to May 31st. So GME stock price on May 20th, basically he pumped it up. After the pump and dump happened, then he started getting into his position. So on May 20th, the average price, May 20th, the price was $23. Okay. So basically from May 20th till May 30th, the price didn't really move that much. It was anywhere from $20 down to $18. The highest it was like $24. So like, and now the price is at $30. So his $165 million in calls, I mean, I don't even know what they're worth now, but I'm just curious, like, is that totally legit? Is that totally cool with people? Because on one hand, I feel like there's nothing really illegal about it because he's just saying, like, he's literally just announcing his position in a stock and he's saying that he likes the stock, right? On one hand, like, hey, that's totally legit. But what about if I think people are going to look at it differently is how long he's going to hold that position. If he starts selling, if price gets to $30 to $40 to $50 a share and then he dumps everything and just disappears, then how are people going to feel? Anyway, let me read the chat. I want to see what you guys have to say. This is insider trading. Well, see, that's like the thing. It's not really insider trading, though, because he's just an average Joe, right? So if it's illegal for him to do it, would have to mean if I buy a random stock and post it on Twitter and post my position and I say, hey, I like this stock, would that mean that it's also illegal for me? Or do the rules only apply to certain people with a certain amount of influence? Like, that's kind of where it comes down to, because certain people with the influence they have, it does make a big difference. And it kind of goes back to like the whole scams with crypto. Like the crypto scams, which would just pump and dumps, they would buy these meme coins and then the big influencers would get paid tons of money just to tweet about that coin, pump the price up, and then everything would be dumped. Like, that obviously should be illegal, like 100%. But isn't that technically like what Roaring Kitty is also doing right now? Like, how the crypto pump and dumps are happening? How is that different than what Roaring Kitty is doing now? I don't know. That's the question. Any different than if Warren Buffett posts he's buying a certain stock? Yeah, exactly, NP. That's true. Like, it really isn't any different. Same with Jim Cramer. Like, if Jim Cramer goes on TV and says, hey, I like this stock, now usually that means people are going to sell it, but that's beside the point. The point is, Jim Cramer has lots of influence. He can announce his positions. So I find it, I don't know. I was kind of on the fence this morning when I heard everything, and I'm like, I don't know. But then I was like, how it can't be illegal for Roaring Kitty to do that. But okay, I guess let's ask us this. Jim Cramer does he announce if he is, yeah, I think he does. He announces if he's buying a stock, right? You have to have a disclaimer, though, go in trades. In what way? Yeah, fade Jim Cramer. I know, right? He looks like you and he's working on the inside. I look like me and I'm working from the outside. What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, the penny stump pump and dumps. Yeah, I like exactly. Jess Pest, you are something else. Fund managers talk their positions all the time. Exactly, K-Trader. And not only that, K-Trader, but fund managers then put out buy signals and sell signals. How is that not pumping their own position? I just find it difficult to see how this is illegal in any way. But there's like this fine line to how the crypto pump and dumps happen and kind of what Roaring Kitty is doing. I think what kind of defines it for me is the motive, which obviously we can't really know the motive, but if a month from now it comes out that, Roaring Kitty sold all of his position or half of his position, in the next, tomorrow, as soon as this pump is going on, and I don't know, I'm going to have some questions then. Here's my second question. So Roaring Kitty started tweeting on May the 12th, right? The stock was at $17.90. So they can't really, he didn't buy until May 20th, which, basically he started tweeting. The price was $17.90. And then for the first time in 2 years, Roaring Kitty started tweeting, and the price went all the way up to $54 in the next week. And then over the next week and a half, the price came all the way back down to $20. And then that's actually when Roaring Kitty entered his positions. Where I think NQ is going to go, I have no idea, and I'm not sure I care at the moment. I am not interested in trading this right here. I'm not really interested in trading to the short side today after this candle here that's a crazy looking candle. And that's a very bullish candle. I don't really want to really be looking to short. So I'm just waiting for this price to break out and do something. Meanwhile, we're going to talk about GME. Sorry if that's boring for some of you. I find it interesting. Yeah, it's walking a thin line, I feel like, Anderson. That's kind of where I feel like. And I feel like you can guarantee the SEC they're having meetings this morning. Yes, Red Poker, we were talking about it this morning. I thought the new video came across a lot better. Toward the end of the video of John's video, I didn't care for. One thing Apex needs to do better with is I don't know. They make it sound like everyone is I don't know. Basically, you just keep it to the point. But at least the video was 35 minutes long. What I really liked about it is, you have to admit, I don't care if you're the biggest hater of Apex or not, Kellyanne, but you have to admit that Apex showing you if you got denied a payout, they show you very, very clearly how you can still get a payout, what you have to do, and it's well within reason. I feel like Apex is going above and beyond of giving everyone ample opportunity to still get a payout. You just have to trade 10 days, stay within the rules, and you can still take out the profit that you made when you broke the rules. So, and they're also giving you the opportunity to actually exchange your accounts if you want. I was trying to figure out why people would do that, but I think it would be in effect for, let me think. So basically, the way I understood it, let's say you have a 250K PA account and you have $500 of profit in it, but you made all of that profit doing DCA and you know that you broke one of the rules. And so now it kind of becomes an issue. You didn't really make that much money breaking the rules. So now your account is kind of in limbo. Then they are saying, send in a support ticket with a specific header, and Apex will give you a completely new PA account to replace the account that you broke one of the rules in. You don't have to do that, but you can if you choose to. Traders are leaving Apex, Richard Harris. That might be a good thing. If you're breaking the rules, then go ahead and I don't think anyone cares if you leave. But this past pay period, Apex paid out just as much as they have in the last 6 pay periods. So people trying to insinuate and come across like Apex is denying everyone is just completely false. Have people been denied? Yes, 100%. Is it the minority? Small percentage? Yes. Do those minority, small percentage cry and yell the loudest? 100%. Yeah, I agree, Rad Poker. I was trying to think of a good solution, or if you made 30K in 10 days, yeah, maybe that would make more sense to start over than if you know that you broke the rules. True. I guess that would be true, Rad Poker. I was trying to think of a reason or a good scenario where it would be better to start fresh. I guess that might be a better idea. True. You 100% disagree? Well, the facts are the facts, Richard Harris. So they paid out the same amount they have in the past. So how do you argue that point? Unless you start putting on your tinfoil hat. So arguing with facts doesn't really do anything for me. You want to see the video? Sorry, I'll try to... Let me post... I'll pin the video. That way people don't have to keep asking. Let me find the link again. All right, I'll pin this link, but this is the link that where John is talking about. If you got denied a payout, watch this video and he will explain to you what you need to do to be able to get your payout. Yeah, or my thing was like there's been people that got denied a payout and they really do have a strategy where they use DCA. And like that is their core strategy. They're not really looking to change their strategy, so they're just moving to a different prop firm, which I think is totally okay, and I don't blame them. But like at least, I was saying, hey, maybe, those people can still maybe just change your strategy to stay within the rules for 10 days just to get your payout. I hope people do that, but I guess if you don't find worth doing that, I guess it is what it is. Yeah, Thane Brooker, I heard a lot of people been complaining again about Rithmic issues, so I'm kind of hesitant to trade here. We do have this double bottom that's being created, but I saw that people were having Rithmic issues again. Did you find a way to have a max order in Rithmic? Oh no, Wiz, no fear, I did not. No, I actually contacted Rithmic to try to get them to implement that, and had no luck. John, it's good to see that some things haven't changed. Still working on getting you a new keyboard. You've been about any issues yet? It usually takes them a while to acknowledge the issues, and then they usually, what happens if there are Rithmic issues, they will announce what time frame that there were Rithmic issues, and then they will restore the accounts. But if you feel like your accounts were affected by Rithmic issues negatively, just make sure that you do not continue trading that account the remaining of the day. Just leave it. Keyboard giveaway coming up. And there's only one guy qualified to win the giveaway. John is the only one qualified. You have a pending payment. I'll see if I'll get paid. Always in doubt, Felipe. Felipe, send me an email with proof of your pending payout and when it's been pending and when, like I said, if you actually have a valid reason for, like, if you feel like you legitimately did not break a rule and that you should not have gotten denied a payout, send me an email. There were people last pay period. There were like 2 people that have been, and I mean, I'll do my best to help if I can. I'm not like, sometimes people get caught up in just, you know, mistakes can be made. So I definitely want to help. JP, are you in here? I was just talking. I remember that, I remember your email. I did get your email. I just replied to it. So just FYI, if you're in here. The 30% rule done and the 10 days done, Felipe. So when, okay, so you just submitted for a payout request, Felipe. Wait, they just posted a poll? Oh, really? Ask everyone complaining if they would DC the same way if they were trading their own money and seeking negative positions. Foo-foo rar? Yeah, exactly. We all know they wouldn't. Okay, so yeah, Felipe, if you just requested it, it's, you know, so have you been, so is it now just, it's just showing as pending, which is completely normal. It, again, just be patient. It doesn't do you any good to freak out. If you didn't break any rules, then you will get paid. All right, where are the questions? I need to see this. Man, we're just continuing to go lower here. Don't like it. Yeah, JMB. I mean, there's a reason that people that trade futures on actual live accounts, like if you follow those people, almost all of them that actually trade live accounts and trade futures and day trade, not swing trading. Like if you swing trade, I think adding to your positions and adding to losers can work. I still think it's very risky, but almost all of those traders say to not add to your losing position. Just get out. Get out and re-enter. You know what's really funny? Since the new rules, and for me, I mean, yes, I have added to my loser in the past, but When I added to my loser in the past, it was because I was on tilt. It's not because it was part of my strategy. Like, anytime I add to my loser, it was me just being an idiot. And it almost always resulted in blowing an account. So that's probably why I think adding to your losers seems like a terrible idea. Yeah, I'm trying to find it, Ace. I'm trying to find it. Where is this poll that they speak of? Oh, right there, polls. Oh, okay. I'm not sure I can share this. Did you open less tickets because of Discord was a poll way back in March. Okay. So first, which account do you prefer? Nope, that's not the right poll. Let's find the right poll here, folks. What am I missing? I don't see any polls. Am I an idiot? See voting link at the bottom of the page. Oh. Okay. Hang on. Okay, so right here is the link. Right there is the link for the survey and the poll. Go ahead, vote however you want. I don't really want to tell people how to vote. So I'm going to vote, and then I'm going to let you guys vote on your own discretion, and I don't want to... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Trader's Chick. I just now see your... It's some pretty interesting questions. Should tough rules be across the board to prevent these, or should there be a probation status for offenders and ease up rules on those consistently trading? I'm going to actually, I think it's okay. I'm going to read off the questions. Flatnall wasn't doing anything. Then yeah, just leave it, Matty. If everyone's experiencing issues, then it should be resolved. Yeah, I'll ask Kellyanne for guidance. First, they ask, how many eval accounts have you had? How many PA accounts have you had? See, this is something where I disagree a little bit with. Like, I think it's important also, like, I don't mind them, but I think it's important to know how long have you traded with Apex? Because if someone has, 600 evals and they've been trading with Apex for 2 months or 3 months versus someone that has 600 evals and they've been trading with Apex for a year and a half, there's a big difference. Like, it should be tracked based on how long you've been trading with Apex, because that is really what matters. And then it's this third question is, Should Apex continue to offer up to 20 accounts or lower this amount to lower the attraction of fraud and schemes? Then you can vote yes, keep 20 max, or no, lower it. The fourth question is, at times, Apex will offer 1 day to pass, but otherwise it is 7 trading days to pass an eval. Should Apex lower this standard time frame to just 5 days? There you have vote yes or no. Question number 5. Again, this market just continues to go lower. I kind of told myself this morning I'm not going to go short today, so I'm sticking with it. 6 is, should Apex continue? No, the fifth question is this. Should Apex continue at times to offer 1 day to pass, understanding that this does speed up the process for scammers and schemers? And you can vote yes or no. And then the number 6, should Apex continue at times to run discount promotions? For example, 80% off, knowing that these low prices do encourage and enable scams and schemes. Should Apex continue these sales to ward off schemes or find other ways? Then you can vote yes, please continue to offer discounts, or no, this encourages those that do things improperly. Large discounts are not needed. Then the question number 7, would you like to see more larger account packages at discount prices? For example, like the recent discount on the 250K eval, and you can vote yes or no. And then the number 8 question, again, if you're just tuning in, this is reading off the poll that Apex, let me pin that, I'll pin this to, I'm going to pin this. This is probably going to be more important to pin than the other one. All right, then number 8, I understand rules and guidelines are needed to prevent scams and schemes and assure contracts are followed. Should tougher rules be across the board to prevent these, or should there be a probation status for offenders and ease up rules on those consistently trading? Then you can vote across the board so nobody can claim unfair, or have a probation status for offenders. Question number 9, should Apex require the safety net be left in the account during the first 4 withdrawal periods to discourage the schemes of one-time payment and blowing accounts and help traders not blow accounts? Should this be required across the board like most companies do, or just for offenders? And then you can vote yes for everyone across the board, never for anyone, or you can vote yes for offenders on a probation status. Then question number 10. Sorry, I'm not reading chat right now, so I'm just going to keep going through this. Actually, hang on. Let me pause and read chat a little bit. Top Step can I trade London situated? You doubt they reset them? Well, they should. If everyone's having issues, they will. This is where me, Matt, and Travis should have a roundtable discussion. It would be a good roundtable discussion for sure. Feels like school multiple choice test. Yeah. You'll be afraid. You cannot pick the wrong answer. You can't pick the wrong one. What is the point of even having evals? That is true design. That is a legitimate question. Nothing is impossible. Can I trade London's situation and US situation with Top Step? I have no idea. Nothing is possible. I don't trade with Top Step. There are 30 questions. It might take a while. Oh, okay. I didn't know there were 30. All right, it's fine. I got nothing better to do. This market is not really listening to me. Looks like we're going lower. Man, oh man, I have a hard time. Got a hard time jumping in here on a short, so we're just going to keep reading. All right, number 10. I understand that if a probation status is used, this will create complaints. Oh dear, you better believe it. It'll create complaints, issues, drama, and people being upset and spreading negativity. I agree to not fall prey to this and agree to help and support Apex to battle this online or in-house in order to allow for ease in rules for the rest of us. We should not all suffer due to bad apples. And then you can choose agree or disagree. I understand there is no way for Apex to loosen up rules and make payouts quicker without opening up more possibilities of scams and schemes and windfall traders. There must be safeguards in place, and this will cause whining and complaining as well. Yes, I agree. And yes, I understand. Agree to help combat that. No, Apex should not worry and should No, Apex should not worry and should let everyone do what they want whenever they want. What does that? I'm not quite sure what that means. Someone didn't proofread again. Should Apex lower the contract size allowed on each plan to cut down on windfall traders and those looking for get-rich-quick payouts and schemes? All right, number 13. We're almost halfway there, guys. You guys have an advantage trading with props, but I'm happy my dad kept me trading my own money for now, especially with all the issues I see. Well, there you go, Richard Harris. If you're trading your own money, then why do you care? You shouldn't even care. If a payout approval and review schedule is clearly posted and stated not to send tickets or inquiries until after a certain date, should that be honored and followed, or should traders be allowed to blow up customer support? Okay, so like some of these questions are kind of stupid questions. Like, this is stupid. Okay, again, like, or should traders be allowed to blow up customer support and social media with questions and inquiries and tying up staff from processing your request? Those that do this and clog the system for everyone, should they automatically be moved to the last day of the period for review outcome of approved or denied? Should there be a penalty for clogging the system and not following procedure, and the penalty be they would find out the outcome of their request until the last day? Basically, people that are not being patient, if you're going to spam the Discord and spam everywhere about still being under review, you'll automatically be put at the back of the line. I mean, my petty self, I think that's hilarious. Oh, anyway, here's the voting. You can say, yes, I agree. Those that clogged up the system should be penalized and not be approved or denied until the final day of the cycle. I'm sorry, that's funny. Oh my gosh. It is not fair that some people are approved earlier than everyone, so everyone should always wait till the last date and everyone be updated at the same time no matter what. We should all wait until all requests have a status and then all get updated at once and no early payout. See, this is where, like, I'm sorry, but this is where Apex, they really need a PR staff. Because this is just stupid. It's just so stupid. And like, there is like zero actual, it hurts my brain when they present it like this. Here's what how about this, Apex? How about you improve your payout process and expedite it so that no one has to wait 3 weeks till they know if they're approved or not? Like, how about doing that? I mean, that's, to me, these are the things that drive me a little crazy. It's annoying. And then the way they present the answers is like they know what you're supposed to pick. Like, they talk like everyone is out to get them. Yeah, and that's kind of what I mean. Like, dude, come on. Like, what value do you get from posting this type of question? Zero. And honestly, people that are out there to misrepresent and just like, this is exactly what you're giving them ammunition to really show it's just, I don't agree with it. It's terrible. The There should be no penalty for inquiring before the date and distracting staff from progress on payout and staff. Staff should stop and answer each one all throughout the day and delaying the process for everyone. Yeah, this is where I wish I had Daryl's phone number because I would like to call him. I feel like he needs some advice. Not Daryl. I feel like this is probably John. Would you like to see 10 trading days for payout requests be lowered to only 8 days? Okay. Answer, yes or no. Should Apex get rid of the request periods of the 1st to the 5th, 15th through the 20th, and allow to request any time as soon as you have met required number of trading days? You can answer yes, no, leave the schedule. It feels more structured. Okay, I said that I'm not going to ask people to vote a certain way, but I do need you guys all to say yes to this one. Question number 14 and 15 should be 100% yeses. Okay, let's be real. Can we just not vote on some of these that are stupid? Because I don't even want to vote. I don't want to vote just to show to them like this is a stupid question that absolutely proves nothing. If the request date ranges were removed, would you like to see Apex review and process on a daily ongoing schedule of some type? Oh my gosh, now you're talking my love language. There would be cutoff times and, of course, additional times for those needing reviews. Okay, we would figure out the details, but this structure would allow for quicker and more payouts. Let's go. Now you're talking my love language, John. Now you're getting it. Okay, first question to the answer. Answer is yes, I would like to see quick processing right away upon request, whether daily over a few days. Oh my gosh. Please, for the love of God, let's do this. I think once a week processing and payout is better. If anyone doesn't answer yes to if anyone doesn't answer yes to 14, 15, and 16, I guarantee you it's Kellyanne. It's probably Kellyanne staged with My Funded Futures, Michael Patak with Ape with Top Step. If you don't answer yes to these questions, then you are 100% a competitor or just a flat out hater. All right. The way Apex threatened their customers was so sad. Again, Richard Harris, are you looking at changing prop firms? If I am, no, I'm not. I think Apex is by far the best option. I have zero issues with I like the new rules. Do I like the way that they sometimes come across? No, I don't. But that's not going to stop me from, the proof is in the pudding. They still pay out. They pay out, and they pay out more than anyone else. Okay, what's the next question? Should Apex do away with the no flipping rules and find other ways to assure there is consistency, actual, real, ongoing trading execution in the accounts? Yes, do away with the flipping rule. Keep the flipping rule like it is, and I think it's a good way to enforce. Have no opinion either way. Flipping rule does not bother me. Question number 18. Okay, question number 18. This is a good one. Should Apex get rid of the 30% consistency rule, which is not hard and fast rule, and open to interpretation and review decision? Or would it be better to go to a straight 40% hard and fast rule, easy for everyone to understand, and no questions, concerns, or wondering about every scenario and situation? The rule is the rule, clear, cut, and dry. Check out the video for an example. Okay, again, I said I won't influence your trades, but please, guys, raise it to 40% and clear cut. Please. That would be so much better than having the 30% rule and open for interpretation. Isn't Apex the victim and everyone just doesn't understand them and that they are smarter than everyone else is too? Oh, okay. You guys are really going off, huh? They should seriously seek out a PR firm. I do agree. Can someone share their answer to the questions? All right, next question, number 19. This is kind of fun. Do you like the idea of letting contractors take out 100%, no maximum limits at fifth withdrawal instead of the fourth month? Especially, the fifth withdrawal instead of the fourth month, especially if I can lower to 8 trading days and request any time. Not on the date range, but understand this will encourage other scans and schemes, so other filters may have to be put in somewhere to counter this. I mean, I don't really see how... Okay, I'll keep my opinion to myself. Okay, question number 20. Should Apex put caps on lifetime amounts that can be made of each account like other companies do? Which is true. You can only make a certain amount of money for some of these prop firms, and they will cap you. They cannot, and they will not pay out more than that amount. On a 50K account, the most you can ever take out is 20K, for example. Yes, cap limits will help limit windfalls. No, there should not be a lifetime payout cap per account. Okay, what are we doing? Johnny DCA once and lost his account. Mary DCA 3 times, but only traded 6 days. Steve is on a train to Memphis set to riots. Oh, it's so funny. Did a toddler write this survey? Hey. Yeah, Ace, agree. Should Apex actually put people on live accounts? Of course they should. All right, number 21. Question number 21. Do you understand that if Apex makes it faster and easier to get payouts and quicker to get 100% payouts, this will encourage a whole other set of scans and schemes geared toward trying to windfall large amounts and new schemes to build large balance to get that 100% withdrawal and then blow the account and do this scheme again. Again, this is where Apex, you are the owner. You are the business. Put things in place. Like, I don't see how these, whatever. Yes, I can see how offering this benefit to traders will encourage other schemes of windfall balances. No, I don't think making it easier and faster will encourage more gambling schemes or contract breaches. I understand in order to make payouts only with 8 days, request anytime, ongoing processing, and quicker way to 100% withdrawal, there will have to be other ways of controls, protection, and monitoring required. Feel like they're setting us up to, hey, we'll give you this, but then we're going to also do this. I don't like that. The flipping rule was there to combat windfall trade days, followed by flips just to get to a withdrawal. Apex is looking for traders with a trading strategy, not a withdrawal strategy, meaning to encourage and enforce ongoing and constant trading each period. Like, again, I feel like that is so vague, and they are just, I feel like this is where Apex would just makes assumptions that, I mean, I know this isn't true, but this is how it comes across, is they make assumptions that anyone that takes a payout and then blows the account, that is what their initial strategy was. And it's not the case. Like, people can make a request and take a payout and then lose an account doesn't mean that is a withdrawal strategy. That means that, and it's, I will never advocate for prop firm. Like, we need to pay ourselves. That's number one. Number one is we have to pay ourselves. And anyway. But the way they phrase the question and the answers, like, doesn't allow for that in between. I never want to blow the account, but I do. Exactly, Trader Bum. Exactly. And I know that Apex understands that, and they did address that in the video way towards the end of the video. But I feel like they should be... Like right now, here's what's happening with Apex. Right now, all of their videos, and even this poll, they're talking like 95% of their traders are schemers and scammers. That's how they're talking to people. Like they're talking to everyone like everyone is a schemer and a scammer. And that's not true. And they know it's not true, but it's, again, they really do need a PR firm to help them on how they're coming across. Like, understand that people that you are coming at is a small percentage of your traders. So maybe don't focus every video and every poll that you do and focus only on those small 5%. How about you focus your rules and everything on the 95% that are doing it correctly and encourage those traders instead of degrading and making it appear like 95% of people are just here to scam you. That's not the case. And like they need to really change their... I feel like I could help. I feel like I could 100% help Apex with their PR and how they're coming across. But of course they don't care, or they don't care what I say. But that's my opinion. There's a small amount of scammers, but the amount of money they're scamming makes it seem like a larger number. It could be Trader Shake. I agree, but it's still like, it's kind of blinded them where they have these sunglasses on that are red colored blood sunglasses, and everything is being done with the assumption that everyone is just out to get them. And it's a bad look. Okay, the flipping rule was there to combat blah, blah, blah. I already said that. What are your thoughts on 8 trading days to request a withdrawal? No flipping rules, but 4 of those trades must be $150 profit. To lower the days and get rid of flipping, something has to ensure continuing ongoing trading as opposed to random pressing of buttons to siphon off balances so it counts for a trading day. This would be a way to take away the flipping rule, but add in some type of rule for ongoing consistency. Hey, they allow you to have other idea and put in your idea. They need to have that option on every single one of these questions, because I would have some other ideas. How about $100 of profit per day? I don't think we need to do any kind of profit limitations. Again, if you have 8 days, just take away the flipping rule. That's all you need to do. What are your thoughts about a maximum cap of profit amounts in a PA account of 25K up until the 5th withdrawal to discourage scams and schemes? Then after the 5th withdrawal and at 100%. Oh my gosh. See, this is where it's just like, anyway, it's going, like, if they keep going down this road, it's going to be so confusing on what the rules are. It's going to be absolutely mind numbing. Keep it simple. I don't even mind. I don't think it's a bad thing, but it's like, dude, does it matter? Should Apex enforce scaling on PA accounts in order to help discourage windfall traders out of the gate? See, I feel like that is actually a valid question. Like, that actually is legitimate. And I feel like if they would do scaling, it would eliminate the opportunity to dollar cost average. You really couldn't dollar cost average anymore. So it would just eliminate people doing that. And I think like scaling would actually prevent some of these issues. But then at the same time, it's also, you know, I've never been a big fan of scaling, even though it has zero effect on me. But I do think that would be one way they could really prevent people, because that's what other prop firms do. Like Top Step, they allow scaling or they allow DCA, but they have a scaling plan. So you can't DCA. So, I mean, yeah, I guess you could still DCA, just not day one. Right. Okay, where were we? Should Apex lower the trailing threshold amounts and give less room? Oh my gosh, kill me now. Especially in the light of speeding up payouts, making it quicker and easy to get 100% of payouts. I want another option to tell them how terrible of an idea that is. But again, like, their question and answer is like so dumb. Yeah, anyway, whatever. To make this a reality of quicker payouts and a quicker path to 100% withdrawal with no minimum days required, no consistency rule after that, the protective measure I like the most is first option, no longer offering 20 accounts, lowering the trailing threshold amounts, giving less room, require safety net to always remain, cap profit limit in the PA, the first 4 payouts to 25K each PA, or eliminate 1 day to pass. And this is me reading between the lines, but I feel like if they're going to do the 100, like the faster payouts, I feel like one of these other options is also going to happen, which I think the capping the profit limit in PA, the first 4 payouts to 25K each on each PA, I mean, I have no issues with that. Then after the 4th payout, you can take out as much as you want. I mean, how I can't see how that is an issue. The other ones I do not like. To make rules and payouts easier for traders, I support a probation status for those that breach and are offenders. This probation could include limits to the number of PA accounts, limits to contract amounts that can be traded. Safety net requires stricter consistency rule, until which time it has been proven this trader can follow rules. Yeah, I don't know that I think that's a good idea. Anyway, all right, final question, boys. I feel like of these 30 questions, there should have been 5 questions. I feel like of the 30, 5 were actually legitimate questions that actually we care about. The other question were things that just, it's stupid. All right, at the end of the day, at the end of all of this, if the following was the new Apex, if this following was the new Apex program, would you like it? 8. So this is what they're kind of presenting. Would you like it if we had 8 trading days to request payout, request end of the 8th day, no request periods? So far, I like it. Staff processing throughout the week, I like it. 40% hard and fast consistency rule, I like it. So far, so good. No more flipping rule, I like it. 4 of 8 days require 150 plus or minus. Oh, plus or minus? Okay, see, that I'm okay with. I didn't read that correctly in the first question. So instead of having a flipping rule, they just want at least 4 of your days to at least be $150 in profit or loss. Because that would basically show that you are actually supposedly trading. I mean, I don't mind that at all. If it can be $150 loss or profit, I'm totally fine with that. And then having a probation status, I assume for those that violate rules. If you violate rules, you go into a probation status. And the probation status, it sounds like, would have harder and more difficult rules. Limit to max profit amount on a PA until the 5th withdrawal. I'm not opposed to that. I don't mind. And then you can take out 100% of your profits starting at the 5th withdrawal instead of the 4th month, which actually, it would actually be faster. It would be easier and faster to get to 100% withdrawal with this than it would be to get the 4th month, because you only need 8 days traded and you just need 5 withdrawals. On your 5th withdrawal, you can take out 100% of your profits. I'm all for it. That is totally cool. After the 5th withdrawal, oh, wow. Okay, so after the 5th withdrawal, no more 40% consistency rule and no 8 trading days to request. Request anytime and get daily payouts. Dude, that... Okay. I think if they come out with those changes that they just highlighted right there, I think that would be... Here, I'm going to show it. Yes. I actually think that would be... I think that would be awesome. If they come out and make this the new rules, does anyone have issues with that? Like, for real? I mean, those are actually 100% better rules than what we have. Like, that's no lie. I would love if those are the new rules, for real. I mean, if this is the new rules, I mean, Kellyanne has issues with it. They will require us to go live before the 5th month. Trader Bum, I mean, how do you know that? That would be new. I mean, they don't do that now. I would love these rules. I really like the fact that after the 5th withdrawal, take away the consistency, no 8 days, basically get daily payouts. I mean, I think this is like, they should have just, if they could have just, they could have eliminated half of those questions and would have been right here. This is what we want. 100%. This is what we want. Give it to us. All right, I had to send a message. All right. All right. No, I really, man, I really hope those are the changes. Oh man, I really hope. I was sending a message to Apex. I told them that they could have eliminated 80% of those questions and gotten better results. I told them they need to start listening to me. Accounts are currently being deleted. uh Someone said there was new ownership. Nope. Daryl's still the owner. What is the main difference if this new rules are approved? The main difference would be you have only need 8 days trading between payout requests. There is no payout windows anymore. So you can, as soon as you have 8 traded days, you can request a payout. They process them throughout the week, which I assume would expedite and make the payout approval faster. They have a 40% consistency rule now. That's a fast, hard rule, which is great. And then, but with that, you have to have 4 of the 8 days have to at least have $150 plus or minus on the account to eliminate the flipping rule. There would be a probation status. If you violate rules, you'll be put in a probation status. Not sure exactly what that looks like. And then you would have a limit to your max profit amount in a single, like per PA, until your 5th withdrawal. And then you can take out 100% starting at your 5th withdrawal, which is better than it currently is. And then after the 5th withdrawal, no more consistency rule, and you can request daily payouts. Broke gains. I have blown too many accounts to where if I got funded, Apex would never pay me, so I'm just going back to Top Step. I mean, that's a big assumption, but I guess if you feel that way, go for it. The Apex survey, it should be pinned to the top of my comments. Walken, Apex wouldn't if they have a lot of accounts. No, that's not true, Walken. That is like that. Those are things that, and I don't know who said it. Broke gains, like he's insinuating, but that's not true. Apex will pay you out even if you've gone through a lot of PA accounts. Like they never said that they don't pay it out. But if you start with Apex and in 2 months' time you have 1,000 PAs, if you go through 1,000 PAs in 2 months' time, there might be red flags. That's what they're saying. Where I got the survey from the Apex site. So if you go to the Apex site and you search the FAQs, if you search the FAQs, I post the link. Okay, would you guys rather I figured it would be easier if I post the actual link to the poll. But I can also show you the poll. Let me see. Ah, I can't ever find this thing. Okay. It's the... Here, let me share it. So right here's the poll. Like if you go to this link, and then go all the way to the bottom, like you have to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page where it says time to vote, click link below for survey poll, and then do the click here. It's a hidden survey. What do you mean, Dan? Would Apex remove the checkbox that asks if you don't want to use the discount? Why is it there? It's there to help you, SMC Tech. Jeez. Are people really this dumb? They specifically made a checkbox that so you have to physically check that box if you don't enter a code, because some people would forget to enter their code and then they would go through the payout process, or they pay for the account and then afterward they would realize that they didn't enter a discount code, and then Apex would need to give them a refund, or they have to deal with that issue. So they made it so that you actually have to, okay, let me put it this way. If you try to buy an account and you don't enter a discount code and you don't check that box, then it won't let you buy the account. It'll red flag it and tell you, are you sure you want to keep buying? Like, are you sure you want to buy an account with no discount? And then you have to check the box to actually make it go through. They're helping you. Jeez, I'm getting so sick and tired of people thinking, oh, they do that to make you like that they're out to get you. Jeez. People really are this dumb, R5 Studios. I agree. People really are. I agree. Unfortunately. Not most people, but there's a percentage of people that they think everyone is out to get them. It's just like everyone is out to get you, man. It's a miserable way to go through life. Just type NBT in the box and you'll have no issues. If you enter the code and check the box, what happens? Nothing. You still get the discount. If you accidentally check the box, it's not like they will not give you a discount. If you check the box accidentally, but you still have a discount code in it, you will still get the discount. If you don't enter a discount code and check the box, then you will get charged the full price. That's the whole point. Again, like I said, are we really this stupid? God. Tell me you're not this dumb, SMC Tech. Do you really not understand what they're doing? They're actually helping you. My God. Sure is. Oh, man. Sorry, sorry, SMC Tech. I don't usually berate my viewers, but I was just a little fed up. Maybe you just didn't understand. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Grizzly is back from his timeouts. Use it wisely, Grizzly. I'm going to say typing in all caps is not going to help you. It's like jury duty when the form says first name and people freak out. What do I put in here? What goes through your head when someone asks you to help them set up their Rithmic and Ninja for the first time? Hey, you will not believe. I have gotten multiple emails from people asking them to help them set up their accounts for the first time. And I've actually done it. I've actually helped them, even though it makes me cringe a little bit. I like helping people. Okay, I really do. I like helping people, but then when people like, yeah, anyway. But it's like, I do ask myself, like, can people not read? Like, I have an 8th grade education, okay? Like, real talk here. I have an 8th grade education, and that's it. I don't have a higher education than that. And that might show at times. But I can read, and actually, you know, sometimes it's not that hard. But I don't mind, like, if someone tries and they're like, oh, I don't understand, and something doesn't make sense. I get it. It's fine. Or if it's like for my friends, you know, it's fine because it's sometimes easier. Or I'll even offer to do it. I'll offer to help set everything up just to make it easier because it's way faster that way. I don't have an issue with that, but quit typing all caps, Grizzly. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Grizzly. We warned you. We warned you. Poor Grizzly got timed out again. Hey, Grizzly. Look at the bright side. I think you lasted a little bit longer. I think you lasted like 15 minutes this time. So that is an improvement. All right. Now you do need to work on your stamina, and you might suffer a little bit from I'm not even sure what it's called. Let's call it PE, just to be safe. Hey, 8th grade education, man. That's right. Oh my gosh, he's back. And Grizzly's back on the alt account. He's going to last maybe 2-3 seconds here. That's what my girlfriend says, John. I knew that. I knew someone was going to go there. If you want to tell people what to do, start your own stream. That's a great idea. Oh, man, that's funny. Poor Grizzly. Poor Grizzly. Feel bad for you, Grizzly, but I can't help you. You keep shooting yourself in the foot, man. That's too funny. I'm just imagining Grizzly sitting at his keyboard, and he has like 10 different tabs open, and each tab is an alt account. He's probably accounting for like 30 of my views. He has so many alt accounts. Just wait. You know another alt account's coming. Oh, man. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Well, I still haven't taken a trade today. You know, the problem is when I start streaming, when I stream and it's not really, you're okay, SMC, you're good. But does that make sense, SMC Tech? Like, for real? Does it make sense why they do it? Or do you understand that they do it actually to help you? It's there to help people not accidentally go through the purchasing of an eval and mistakenly forget to put in a promo code. I'm sorry, broke gains. I think you need to size down. Just go lower in size and take it easy. Take it slower. He just keeps getting shot, just not in the tick. True. All right, SMC Tech. As long as you understand. It used to be that they didn't do it. They didn't do it, but they got so many complaints of people. And I think what happened is people, because they can only buy one account at a time, people would go through their payout process so fast that they would forget to put in their discount codes, and then they would try to get refunds, and it caused so many issues with customer support that they created the checkbox. I agree not to use a coupon code. That is only there if you really don't want, if you want to pay full price for an eval, you have to check that box. Okay. Be my guest, I guess. If you really want to pay the full price, seems like a good, bad idea, but hey, you should do a poll. Which one is Grizzly, the bear from the great outdoors or the cocaine? I miss the old Nutty. This is not trading stream anymore. It's a prop firm discussion stream. I agree, least estimator. It is. I agree. Unfortunately, that's what people talk about, and then that's what I talk about. Uh-oh, Grizzly, another alt account, and he's gone. That time, he didn't even last 2 seconds. He didn't even last 2 seconds, man. Grizzly, come on, man. You're better than this. All right. No, I do want, like I was saying, and it's probably, I'm not saying it's not my viewers' fault. It's my own fault. Here comes Grizzly again, and he's gone in 3, 2. He's already gone. He keeps. Oh man, it's unfortunate. How does he have time to go short? He's creating so many alt accounts. I know. But no, I was saying, like, I do definitely see. And like I said, this is my own fault. This is not the viewer's fault, because it's something I care about. Like, the whole prop firm and everything that's happening, obviously it affects everyone or most people. So obviously I talk about it, but then it does completely distract me from trading. It really does. And it is even more apparent in the like Thursday, Friday. That became very apparent because when I'm not streaming, I trade way more. And I don't really like that, but it is what it is. At least for the time being, until I'm going to try. Let's do this. I'm going to try to focus more on trading going forward. Unless there's some breaking news and something like that, then we'll try to keep it more focused on trading, because I do agree. Just continuing to beat a dead horse is just boring. But I said in the beginning of the stream that I'm not going to short. But this is starting to set up like a short. We're making lower lows, higher lows. Definitely not any reason to go long. But Grizzly like Apex constant rule change. Oh, you're funny. Grizzly was trading while reading the Apex memo. Design is playing whack-a-mole with all of Grizzly's alt accounts. Bias is a terrible thing to have. Yeah, it is kind of usually, but we know the market only goes higher, right? Yeah, you're late, John King. You want to know what happened to Grizzly? He didn't do anything terrible, but he just kept typing in all caps, so the mods timed him out. So he's having a war with the mods, and Grizzly's trying to see if he can create alt accounts faster than what the mods can ban him, or then the mods can time him out. My money is going to be on the mods on this one. I guess we can have 20 alt accounts just like Apex. Yep. Oh, man, too funny. Good times, good times, good times. I will, nah, never mind. I'm not going to say it. Just realized I don't need, hang on. Okay, we have an update from Daryl Martin himself. He said at 11:37 a.m. this morning, I have talked with the executives at Rithmic. They did not implement the upgrades yesterday as they needed to do more testing. This upgrade will allow them to spread traffic across multiple servers and databases and should alleviate the issues seen the last few days. We will, of course, fix all accounts that were negatively impacted during the issue this morning. We share in your frustration, are working with them to have this solved as soon as possible. Thank you, Daryl. See, that's how you talk to your customers. Again, this is my humble opinion. And John from Apex, if you're listening to me, I don't mean this in a mean way. I mean this in a loving way, like a father talks to his son. There are things that you're good at and things that you're not good at, okay? John, you're not good at talking to customers, okay? You should not be the face or the talking point for Apex. You should be the enforcer of rules. In the background, Daryl should be the one talking to the customers. There, I said it. And I'll stick with it. That's my humble opinion. No love for John. Sorry, John. I love you, John. I just want you to be in the back end, banning all the accounts that are violating the rules. That's all. But yeah, it just, I mean, I'm sorry, but the truth is, it is what it is. We all have our weak points. We all have our strong points. Like for me, being quiet isn't a strong point for me. Minding my own business is not a strong point of mine. John needs a squishy ball. That's true. That's true. You know what I think John needs? I think John needs a hug. That's what I think. If I would see John, I would just give him a big bear hug, pat him on the back, and I would tell him that it's okay. It'll be okay, John. We love you, okay? We love you. We just need you to be quiet. In the kindest way possible, please shut up. I will now stop talking. I will now be quiet. SMC Tech. Yeah, I agree. I've said that. I've said that in the past 2, 3, 4, or 5 days. A lot of this wouldn't really be as much drama if they would communicate better. Oh, man. I miss Grizzly already. Yes. Almighty. Stop. It's getting awkward. Okay, market did not make a new low here, so at least not yet. This does give me some hope for longs. This does give me a pause. Maybe we do make a move here. Unless we just come all the way back down. Uh, hey, go SPVC. Good to see you. Good morning. Take care. Waiting for a V-shaped reversal. I mean, it could be right here. This could be it. I don't know. I don't know, though. Definitely been a lot more selling today than buying. So now pulling back again doesn't. We will wait and see. I need to go fill up my water. Hang on. And we're back. Easy to get distracted now that the kids are out of school. As soon as I step outside my office, everybody's like, wait, I want to talk to you. All right, market, what's the plan here? I just don't feel like, I mean, I don't like this at all. I have no desire to trade this, to be honest. See if we test these lows maybe. I don't know. Just consolidation and just some very choppy price action. Yeah, Richard Harris, right? This price action is definitely not a good time to try to get a runner. Hey, JMB never sleeps. Nice, nice. Hey, we're making a move. It's time to, what time is it? 12 o'clock? Ooh, shoot. I forgot something. Where did you see that Rithmic news from Daryl? It's on their Discord. But it does sounds like they will fix the, I mean, yeah. Apex has always done people right. If there's issues with Rithmic, stuff like that, they'll wipe out the losses. You get to keep the profits. As long as there's widespread outage. If only one person is reporting an outage, then usually not. And they can also see when Rithmic is actually having issues. And we are going for the lows of the day. Operating proxy trading exchange using CME group data whereby the clients are paid incentive on paper trading profit. Look who's in the house. Ponzi. Ponzi is in the house. All the time I look in Discord, it's not possible to write. Yeah, honestly, Apex Discord is just terrible. I mean, if you want to lose brain cells, go into the Apex Discord. But if you if you prefer to not get dumber, stay out of it, because it's usually nothing good going on in there. You've been waiting for this Black Monday. Yeah, design. Call the cops. The market has failed to make new highs. We just keep slowly going lower. I mean, right now, feel like the play here is to go short, but I have a hard time doing that. We do have a pretty big move, but fear not, shameless new highs around the quarter. You need to report the issue with Rithmic, or they will auto reset at end of day for a PA. No, Citizen Zero, you do not need to report it. Like, Apex can see when they are having outages, and then usually at the end of the day, they will make an announcement that, hey, any trading losses that incurred from this time frame to this time frame, you will have your accounts reset to the prior day balance. But you usually, if you have a profit in them, then you get to keep it. They only reset the losses. And like I said in my videos, why is that? In my video Saturday, on Friday, I actually benefited from a Rithmic outage. I got lucky because one of my accounts, I put me in the reverse position after hitting my profit target, and it actually ended up being a nice winner. So I can't complain. Rather be lucky than good, as they say. You're going long on the lower day. If we come test this again, it is tempting. It is tempting. Also dangerous. think we're going to the 510s. Man, 510s. Well, you have some support right here at the 560 area right here, 550s. Man, if we lose this, I don't know what to think. Are we... It's 12 o'clock now. I don't know. I think we could see this thing rip to new highs today, or we could see it just continue to sell off. We're Rithmic windfall traders. Very funny, Nutty. Or Kurt Nichols. Do they do that with the PAs, AD? Yes. Yes, the PAs. Yep. Matty Matt, I mean, I think you'll be okay. I think those PAs are the ones that you were trading that had Rithmic issues. Those should be reset for the next, those should be getting reset, Matty Matt, from everything that I've gathered. Oh, wow. I was not paying attention, but we are ripping lower. There she goes. 530s. Unreal. We really are going to rip lower today, I guess. We shall... I need to maybe look at taking shorts. It is what it is. Kind of surprised by this today, but looking at the daily chart, very interesting. Maybe yesterday or Friday's price action was just end of the month window dressing. Yep, it's definitely. I don't know. Get the new mattress ready. Hey, Ponzi, Ponzi. I hope you're making money, man. I hope you're making money. We are dumping down to the 520s. Who was saying 510s a little bit ago? Who was it? I saw someone saying they like the 510s. Leonard was saying he likes he likes the 510s. Nicely done, Leonard. I hope you got okay. You got 37 points. Let's go. Nice trade. Very nicely done, Leonard. Man, do I just short? I want to wait for if this thing pumps back up to the 560s, maybe. Oh. Down we go. Man, I guess we just gotta jump in short. Hey, take care, Leonard. Nice trades. Nice trades. Take care. Hey, Tech 111, how's it going? It's okay. Could be better. I've been doing a lot of talking this morning, not any trading. And I mean, I didn't really like any of the trades here anyway, so that's fine, but see if we can get some short trades here. The way this is looking, we're going lower. Any success with the 250K eval? Nope. I have not. I'm not going to try the 250Ks. I'm not going to try it. I'm going to wait and hope they do a similar promotion like for the 150Ks. Then I will give it an honest shot, but I'm just not going to try it with the 250Ks. I got enough. I don't know. I'm just not really interested. It's just too hard to pass them, man. I should have passed 4 of them, and I've just made a complete mess of it, and now I'm just kind of over it. Yeah, we're right here at the low. Oh man, are we really just gonna keep going lower? About to make new lows. About to make new lows here. You're $30 away from your payout on the two PAs. Let's go, Kraus. Let's go. Good luck. Good luck, man. Take it slow. Take it slow, man. Don't do like what I did or have done. If I trade minis or micros, Kurt Nichols, right now I'm trading minis. But I do switch back and forth depending on the volatility. You had a short at $5.99. You closed for a few points, Orlando. We've all been there. Been there, done that. And as soon as we broke below this 565 area here, yeah, this is just printing right now lower. Ah. I should make note. You know what I should start tracking? Because there are times when I enter the market and I enter my morning and I enter with a bias. It doesn't happen all mornings, just some mornings. I need to start tracking if I start out my morning with a bias, I need to start writing that down and then tracking how I trade if I'm biased pre-market. Because I feel like I would probably overall it's not a good thing. But sometimes I can't help it. I can't help my brain from thinking that we're not going to go lower, but then that's what happens. You've passed 8 250Ks. Let's go. I mean, that is totally up to you, Tate. But if you've passed 8 of them, that's really good. So do it responsibly. And it's tempting here just to short like any little pop we get, just short it. Lots of selling, lots of selling. Man, it and there's the rip. Getting that rip higher now. Let's see if this is real. Hey, M. Susan just passed an ABAX count that I bought with your code. Let's go, M. Susan. I appreciate it. Good luck. Good luck. Every green candle's just met with immediate selling. I just... There she goes. See if we make new lows here. Oh. Does the market have any shame? No, it does not. Hey, Razor Trades, how we doing? Market has no shame. It is very tempting here to try to buy this long right here at the pivot point, right at the 500s. If we do fail to make new lows, I'm going to take a stab at it. I feel like it's kind of higher, a little bit higher risk here. But I do like it. If I take it, I'm going to have a little bit bigger profit target than normal. Ooh, that was jumping in way too soon. I jumped the gun on this one. Dang. And I'm out. That's what I get catching a falling knife. This is where I should have been looking to buy right here. Way too impatient. See if we make new lows. If we make new lows, I just gotta wait. Oh my gosh, you kidding me? No. Okay. All right. We make new lows. It is what it is. Unbelievable. Should have just taken my profit there. And should have just taken my profit. Unbelievable. Now we're going to get stopped out here. That's what I get. Being greedy. Dang it. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Can't believe I didn't take my profit there. So dumb. Well, that is about, I don't know what I want to do now. That's about my max loss for the day. It happened so fast. Happened so fast. I should know better. So, it's frustrating. And we are just continuing to go lower. All right, what are we doing? I feel like I was definitely too biased today. Just oh man, with Friday's move at the close, I just thought we were gonna make a move at some point today, and I kind of picked the 500s here as my line in the sand. Would have been okay if I just take my profit there. I would have been totally fine. That's what happens when you try and catch the V-shaped reversal moves, which I am terrible at doing. Sometimes you get burned. Yeah, Carnegie, pretty much. That pretty much sums it up. Well, that's good, NP. Good that you did not pull the trigger. I thought we'd see a pretty nice, just looking for a nice rip, a nice spike higher, and it's just not happening. It's just not happening. I just need to not try to trade V-shaped reversals. I've done it in the past. I've tried it in the past, and then I failed. And then I think I've learned my lesson, so I don't do it for a while. But then I do still try it every now and then, even though I really know I shouldn't. Just go with the trend is always higher probabilities if you just go with the trend. But sometimes it looks so tempting. Right? Like this moves like this is what get me. I'm like, oh yeah, it's happening, right? It's gonna happen right here. And then it doesn't. Right here, this is what I was kind of looking for. It's a nice little spike higher. But it pulls back so fast, it's hard to get out. Travis catches a lot of V-shaped reversals. Yeah, Travis does a good job of it. Travis does a good job of doing it. I have never been good at it. Never. And you know, I'm trying to think, and I know the answer. I need to call it for the day. I think I need to stop trading for the day. It's tempting to try to get this back, but I don't think it's smart. Sometimes you just got to take the L. And the thing about V-shaped reversals is, yeah, you might be able to catch some, but I feel like overall they will hurt you as well. And when you're wrong on it, they really hurt. Especially if you start trying to average in, or if that's when dollar cost averaging, and it can get really ugly fast. Look, now this is exactly what I was looking for. Just this type of move is all I wanted. That's frustrating. That's frustrating on this account, especially because this is what sucks. Because taking a loss like this on this account, of course, hindsight's always 2020, but probably shouldn't have been trading minis with this kind of volatility. Because now we have $680 of drawdown left, and it becomes a lot harder. Becomes a lot harder to claw your way back. Exactly, Carnegie. Like, this move right here, we made a move from the 620s through the 480s. That's over 100 points. This is one of those days where these moves don't look that big, but they are. It's kind of deceiving. Lots of FOMO going on. I know right now it's frustrating. You were looking off the bounce on the 500 level too. Yeah. Sucks. Look left on the chart is always a liquidity grab right before going higher. I mean, in hindsight, probably should have waited. We got this right here, but we were right there. And I don't know. I mean, hindsight's always 2020, obviously. If I could redo it and do it over again, I wait and buy right here. Unfortunately, that's not allowed. The 250K is having a 6.5 max drawdown is amazing deal, right? For $85 lifetime fee. That is a great deal, Scramble Paul. But here's the catch. The catch is you do have to pass the eval, and that isn't easy. Once you pass the eval, that 250K account for $85 lifetime fee, yeah, that's a great account. That is a good account to have, but Grizzly is back. All right, Grizzly, let's keep it civil, and we'll be good. All right, you can do it. I believe in you. I almost said that design, but I didn't. I was trying to be nice. Oh, here we go again. Come on, man. Come on, Grizzly. Come on. Do we really need to go through this whole dog and pony show again? See, here's the thing, Grizzly. I want to mods don't ban them yet. Just wait. Here's the thing, Grizzly. So I have the ban hammer. I can actually ban people. The mods can only time you out. But once I ban you, you're banned. You're done. No coming back. Okay? So this is your last warning. Last warning. If you keep spamming chat, and if you keep going all caps, I will permanently ban you. Your choice. Let's see what you do with it. Hmm. So tempted to take a short here, just a last resort, kind of try to see if we can take a good trade, but then if it's a losing trade, then I'm down 800. I don't think we will. We'll come back tomorrow and fresh mind, fresh, just reset for the day. All right, here we go. Here we go. Grizzly, I want you to permanently say bye. I tried, Grizzly. I gave you a fair chance. And now you're going to get banned. That is permanent. All right? No more timeouts. Permanently banned. Move it along. We tried. Won't I get reset? Reset. Well, how come Citizen Zero? Grizzly, I can ban you on this channel way faster than what you can create accounts, okay? Just saying. The hammer has been engaged. Won't I get reset? No. So, yeah, don't assume that you're going to get your accounts reset. Please do not do that. The Rithmic issues were only earlier in the day. There's no current issues with Rithmic. Apex will only reset your accounts if you took a trade in that allotted time where Rithmic actually was down. So I don't believe Rithmic is down currently, so I'm not looking to get reset. I mean, I wouldn't mind if I do. See? Like I said, Grizzly, I can ban you way faster than what you can create accounts. So just, I don't mind. I mean, I have nothing else to do here. I'll just ban. I'll keep banning you. I don't mind. Poor guy. Poor guy's not. Poor guy is running out empty. I tell you what, I'm down. I'm almost impressed. I'm actually impressed. The guy's got some stamina. Guy has got some stamina. I will give him that. Yeah, exactly. Design. Imagine having that much time on your hands that you can just keep creating all these accounts. Honestly, pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. All right, market. Yeah, we're going to go lower. All right. Well, folks, I think I'm going to call it here because I'm actually going to use, this is a time, exact situations like this is when I use Guardian Angel Trader. This is what helps me. Like, I will use Guardian Angel Trader now, and I will shut down my trading for the day. And that way, because these are the days where I am tempted. After this trading session, I'll just hop, or after I end the stream, I'll keep trading, and that is usually when things go bad. So I will end my trading and just call it a day, and we'll take the L, take the big old L, and then we will be back tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be able to recover this account. Feels bad, but it is what it is. Imagine some poor new guy showing up with Grizzly in his name. That is true Razor Trades. He would be what is known as collateral damage. Hey, Sue Trades, how we doing? I bet he's not trading. Yeah, I agree. He's probably not. There was a super troll in Travis's chat last week. Oh, really? Yeah, we all have him. Make a recording for us of you cussing out your trade. Oh, man. Alrighty, boys. We will be back tomorrow. What do I think about Top Step TV? I don't really have an opinion on it. I don't really watch it, to be honest. It comes in with the new name, Not Grizzly. That's true design. All right, guys, I am going to call it here. Unfortunately, not a good day, but we'll be back. I took a couple trades on my other accounts. Not terrible. I'll do the recap video today, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, we'll call it here. Take care. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate every one of you. And I hope y'all end your day green, and we'll be back in the morning. Take care, and God bless.